Count Radio. At this time, let's welcome Chuck Palumbo to the broadcast.
Yeah, well, I'm not worried about the finish.
How you guys doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. I just finished a photo shoot. I was in a rough spot doing a photo shoot for my band, man. We're doing some stuff for promo we're getting ready to do, and I tried to phone a little earlier, but I kept losing the reception.
No problem. Well, we got a lot of great questions for you, so why don't we go ahead and get started?
Broke the neck.
Oh, it did break it.
What was it like training with the WCW Power Plant?
Oh, man. It was good. It just, I'll be honest with you, we didn't learn much about wrestling. It was more of a drill sergeant environment. Gosh, man, it was all about being in shape physically. We really didn't learn the wrestling. We took bumps all day, man, you know. If I was to do it again, I probably would have won a different route. Really, you know.
Yeah. Would you say it was harder than maybe the other guy down the road that trained with somebody else?
You know, yes and no. Harder because we didn't learn psychology. It was all physical, you know. Mm-hmm. Drills, taking bumps, learning moves, but not to know why, you know. We didn't have any psychology under our belt. I think if I had learned the psychology first, moves second, I would have been better off. But I do have to say one thing. Being at the power plant gave me the opportunity to get on WCW television. So there was like an inside with that.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense completely.
You know? Yeah.
Right. How was your relationship with Ed Ferreira and Vince Russo?
Excellent. Vince Russo is an excellent guy. Ed's an excellent guy. I'm hoping to get in and work with Vince down at TNA, you know. I've been speaking with those guys, and hopefully I'll get in there, you know.
So do you think Russo gets too much of a bad rep from people?
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, Russo gave the young guys a chance when no one else would back in WCW. And if you remember, Russo was writing back when WWF was on their strong run, you know. An attitude era, you know. People forget about that, you know.
Yeah, they really do.
I mean, that was, if you ask me, that was the highlight of wrestling. Between the NWO, WWF attitude, I mean, wrestling was strong back then. I mean, mainstream strong, you know.
Mm-hmm. I agree completely.
What were your thoughts of when you initially met Eric Bischoff?
Actually, you know, Eric has always been good to me. You know, I've seen him be a dick to people, but he's been good to me. Gave me an opportunity when I was young and green and probably didn't even deserve it, but gave me an opportunity, and we've been friends ever since, man. I like Eric. He's got a great mind for the business. Could WCW have been run a little bit better? Yes. Did he book himself into the show a little too much? Yes. But he was edgy, and obviously he was working because he spanked Vince McMahon for 86 weeks straight, roughly, you know?
Right.
Definitely. What are your memories of feuding with the Total Package, Lex Luger?
Lex, it was okay in the beginning. He didn't even want to work with me. You know, Lex was a cocky, arrogant son of a bitch. He didn't want to work with me, but once he got to know me and realized I was, you know, I just wanted to be a part of it, and I was, you know, just felt fortunate to be working with him, he kind of chilled out a little bit. It was a good time, and it was the last time I got to work with Elizabeth, too, and God rest her soul. You know, it was just a good time. But, you know, Lex, we had to really almost beg him to get this thing to work, which wasn't cool. I mean,
that's not
too
how
bad,
it
you know.
be.
It's too bad. I mean, I know me now, being an older guy, I never had a chance to get his overs like that, but if I was, I'd rub a guy and bring him in the right way. But these guys are so egotistical and cocky, arrogant, and number one, insecure, that they're worried about a guy taking their spot. So I think that's what happened there. But too bad because, Lex, you know, where is he now, you know?
Yeah, do you feel he deserved that ego?
I'm sorry, did he deserve to have that ego?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, absolutely not. I mean, yeah, he was okay. Can't work a lick, but he was over and he made a lot of money. And, you know, if you think about it, the ultimate thing in this business is to make money, and he made the money. But obviously he dropped the ball and screwed up. And, you know, it's a round world. Things come around, and what's he doing now, you know?
Right. What are your memories of being part of the New Blood?
New Blood was okay. They didn't do it right in WWF. I mean, You know, Vince's main deal is when he brings someone else in, he breaks them back down to nothing and builds them back up. You know, he never brings a guy in and lets him keep rolling. You know, so it's like we were on a pretty good roll in WCW as young guys, and he brought us in and broke us all down. It's too bad, but that's the way it goes. You know.
Yeah, well, a lot of people actually think that the New Blood versus Millionaires Club feud, started with a lot of potential, but WCW dropped the ball. Would you agree on that?
Absolutely. And it goes back to these older vets not wanting to participate and work and help these younger guys, you know?
Right.
So that's how it goes, you know? But what are you going to do, right?
Right.
Exactly.
So, Chuck, what are some of your memories of you and Sean Stasiak winning the WCW World Tag Titles from Chronic on the May episode of WCW Thunder?
Yeah, it was cool. It was nice to be fortunate enough at 2 years into the business to be in that position, be on TV making money and having the titles. Titles to me don't mean anything really. Titles are a prop. You look at the champions we have now. If titles meant anything, we'd have different champions. Titles are a prop, and it was cool. It helped us at the time. Would I have liked to work with a better group of guys? Yeah. But it worked.
Definitely. My next question for you is, how was Sean Stasiak as a partner?
Stasiak as a partner, I mean, solid in the ring and stuff, but he's just all he hasn't met him. He's a strange cat, you know? Anybody knows he's a strange cat, and I'm a pretty laid-back, real dude, and it was a challenge, but me, I'm one of those guys, I get along with anybody, man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we worked it. We worked it, but he's a crazy cat, that's for sure.
Definitely. Whose idea was it for you, along with many other young WCW talent, to form the Natural Born Thrillers?
That was basically me, Mike Sanders, Jindrak. That was kind of our deal. Originally, we were all guys hanging out at the power plant trying to get a job, and that's what we came up with. O'Hare came in later, yeah, it was just a little deal we put together coming out of the power plant with the help of Jimmy Hart. That's one thing I must say. I commend Jimmy Hart. He got us on the Saturday night WCW TV program, which was big. It got us, got our feet wet, and he had a lot of faith in us.
Right. Speaking of Sean O'Hare, you actually teamed with him both in WCW and WWF. How was O'Hare as a tag team partner?
He was all right. He greener than me, and I was green, but looked very impressive, and I think that's where people were digging him, and that's where I think the management was digging him. His look, was big and super athletic. I think if he had more time, he would have really turned out to be something big,
Right. What are the memories of you and O'Hare defeating the Insiders, which were DDP and Kevin Nash, for the WCW World Tag Titles at WCW Sin?